There he is. I knew he'd be calling in. He was riding in with Toro today. Larry-N-Stafford. Larry, what's going on?
Hey, son, Baytown badass, man. Y'all know what's going on. Let me get to a couple things, man, and y'all just bear with me. As long as I've been going over there on Kirby, man, today may have been the greatest day in the history of my life as a Texan fan, man. I got to experience so many different things that gave me so much joy, from the time I hit that parking lot to the time I got into the stadium, whether it was meeting Mr. and Mrs. McNair, whether it's standing on the sideline and watching my boys warm up. And then I got to get in that Jeep with Toro and get the crowd going, man. And we came out and got these boys fired up, man. And then just sitting there just watching football, right? We've talked about this a long time, man, that how football goes, that's how the city goes. And when you're watching a team that has the ability to bring that kind of joy and that excitement, not just to the 70,000 folks that's sitting in the stadium and that got a ticket, but to the millions in this city that truly love football, that's what it's all about. And I'm going to follow up on what y'all talked about earlier today. When we talk about DeMeco Ryans, and I've said this on multiple platforms, DeMeco Ryans is as important to Houston Texans fans as Bum Phillips was to the Houston Oilers fans. Because when you got somebody that has been in the grind in this city, that has put them pads on and played the game, and now he's back here leading these young men, and you see how he leads them, because everything about what they do is A+, because anytime, any situation, they never get out of sorts, man. And that's all about the leadership at the head of this team. And we're not going to even discuss the fact that CJ threw those 3 interceptions, because that's a part of football. A couple of them that he probably shouldn't have thrown, but that's football. Those kind of things is what happens. But it's about how you respond to it. And they sent 70,000 folks out of that stadium fired up. And here's where Jacksonville ass made a mistake when they let us kick their ass in Jacksonville. Because now you got to bring your ass down Kirby, and we really got something for you. And I got to really give a shout out to that boy Noah Fant. For him to chase down that linebacker like that, the big fella said, "No, dog, that's the kind of plays you got to have." And those are the kind of games that good and great football teams win and can take you to the next level. Man, I am still hyped about this game, because I'm going to tell you something. We went through a very, very dark period on Kirby for the last 3-4 years. But now we are reaping the benefits, and everybody in this city ought to be on board, because I'm telling you, we're watching something special over there on Kirby. Fellas, I appreciate the opportunity to get in. Let me go pour me another one, and I'll holler.
All right, thanks, Larry. Appreciate that. Yeah, for those who didn't see, Larry rode in on the four-wheeler with Toro today.
Had I known that, I'd have been here 30 minutes early.
With Larry riding in with Toro on the four-wheeler.
It's a good point.
If you're listening, Texans
I think it should probably
people.
happen again next week. How in the hell did that come about?
I don't know. I do know. I texted Larry, and apparently somebody from the team texted him. I guess I don't know if that's a normal thing where a fan gets to do it each time, but if it is, Larry's name came up, man.
Well, look, I mean, in terms of fandom, I mean that's the biggest one I know.
That's the guy.
Yeah,
That's
especially if you want somebody to get on with Toro and hype the crowd. Yeah, that's the man to do it right there.
We need some Anal Holla merch.
Yes.
Yeah, we need hashtag Anal Holla merch. Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely.
I can't believe we don't already have any of that.
I can't believe he doesn't have any that he's selling.
In the merch era that we live in now, I can't believe we don't have those.
Entrepreneur that he is, yeah.